Kaila looks worried. Very worried.
Why would she do that?
They cut it open and it's bloody and it's still squawking. I will definitely not make a good impression.
Oh.
Awesome.
What is that?
In front of you is an array of raw ingredients. Some are exotic, and some may be more familiar, just like you'd find in the kitchens of any quality restaurant.
But these ingredients are not just from any restaurant, they're from our restaurants. So my contribution to these boxes, taro, a basic staple in all Asia, just treat it like a potato. Kimchi, something spicy. Sea urchin, a treasure from the sea. It's something you either love or hate, and we love it.
Oh, boy.
Durian fruit, in case you haven't noticed, it stinks. It's the king of fruit in Asia. If you can use this, you will really impress me.
Definitely gonna use the durian. Doesn't matter how much I hate it. I want to impress Chef Alvin.
My restaurants feature the best seasonal ingredients from across the country. Yellowfoot chanterelle, found East Coast and West Coast. Cipollini onions, delicious sweet Italian onions. Quinoa, very healthy grain. Mostarda, a classic Italian fruit mustard from northern Italy. Squab, deliciously gamey. And just in case you didn't know, it's pigeon.
I've given you monkfish, a robust fish that can handle a lot of different flavors. White miso, fermented soybean, which is wonderful in soups and in dressings. And pork belly. You have 60 minutes to make us a restaurant-quality dish we'd be proud to serve.
I hope we don't have to use all the ingredients. I'd be in trouble.
Your 60 minutes starts now!
Measuring cups. The dish I'm making is a stuffed squab with a roast of cipollini onions. I'm totally gonna butcher him, and he's gonna be looking pretty in about 2 minutes.
I'm thinking about stuffing and roasting it. I'm not gonna be able to do that in an hour.
The pitfall with using the squab, it is very, very lean. You need to build on those flavors of that squab. It's got a mild gaminess to it, but the overcooking is the key for them.
I am going to make pigeon soup or pigeon broth with some Asian-style noodles and some mushrooms.
I'm going to be making a butter and pork-basted monkfish with a sea urchin velouté.
Now, the pitfalls of monkfish is that if you overcook it, it gets very rubbery. So I would give it a really great sear on top, roast it in the oven, baste it with lots of butter, some herbs. And if you overcook that fish, it's over.
30 minutes! You have 30 minutes to impress us with our ingredients.
Rita, so tell me what you're cooking.
Monkfish,
What are the flavors in the pot?
mostly Asian inspired. I've got that garlic, the ponzu, a little bit of fish sauce, some miso. I even put in a piece of that kimchi in there for that spice.
And you have an idea how it's all going to come together on the plate?
It's in my head.
Sounds like you've got a lot going on.
I definitely do.
Hey, Tamara.
Hi, Chef.
Fresh noodles, fresh broth.
Yes, Chef. A pigeon broth.
That's delicious.
Thank you, Chef.
Incredible. It looks like you've been kind of flying under the radar. Is this your chance to really come out?
This is exactly my chance to come out and shine.
Very, very impressive so far. I love this.
Tell me what you're doing.
Chanterelle mushroom monkfish.
And the sea urchin?
Just made a broth with taro root and a little bit of fish sauce.
So you use the taro root to thicken the broth.
That's right.
Oh, smart idea. Have you ever worked with sea urchin?
No, I'm definitely taking a risk.
1 minute, final minute. Come on!
Kaila looks worried. Very worried.
Why would she do that?
They cut it open and it's bloody and it's still squawking. I will definitely not make a good impression.
I want to see the finishing touches going on those plates. You need to be finishing them up.
30 seconds. Time to panic. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
Woo!
After observing and tasting throughout the challenge, the judges will now take one final look before selecting the most promising dishes.
I'm pretty confident. I think I'm going to be called up for sure.
Please step forward. Tamara. Bring your dish up here.
My noodles turned out perfect, and the broth is super, so this dish is for the judges.
Can you tell me a little about your dish, please?
An Italian-Asian fusion dish with Italian noodles and Asian broth.
The broth, I love the color, that rich golden brown. It's amazing.
Thank you, Chef.
If I would change one thing on this dish, I would look for a little of that pigeon meat, nestled under the noodles or in between, that just popped out every once in a while. Very nicely done. Thank you.
Looks very nice. The richness and the acidity, perfect balance. That, to me, it's a very, very nice dish.
Thank you, Chef.
The second home cook we'd like to see was clearly inspired by a difficult ingredient. That home cook is Danielle. How do you feel about your dish?
I feel like this is the strongest dish that I've brought up to you.
Walk me through it. What is it?
Brown butter basted monkfish served in a sea urchin velouté, and I've topped it with chanterelle mushroom and a little bit of taro crisps for some crunch.
It's very good. I'm talking like Alvin, a mouthful. I like the acidity. The fish is cooked properly. It's a great dish. It's good to see you coming to the top now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good job. Thank you.
The next person we like to call forward is no stranger to the top spot. Please step forward. Barilla.
I've made a little bit of a glaze for the monkfish, and I have a sweet and spicy kimchi slaw on the bottom.
Fish looks quite nice. Wow, there's a lot going on in my mouth. You got the fish nicely cooked. It goes nicely with the kimchi. And I'm glad you didn't over-season it, because kimchi is very salty. That was smart, and I like it.
It's good to see you thinking outside the box, and your repertoire is growing. You continue to impress. Today, because the dishes were so good, we've decided to try 4.
I'm thinking, that's me. That's me for sure.
I hope they're gonna call my name.
The cook who made the 4th and final dish took a calculated risk, but is going to take a closer look to see if it paid off. Please step forward. Kaila.
So I did a whole roasted squab, and then I made a jus with the pan drippings from the squab.
What I'm most interested in is if the pigeon is cooked medium to medium rare. Well, let's see. It looks good. It looks nicely cooked. I'm salivating already. And surprisingly tender. The pigeon is outstanding.
I think it's safe to say that this is probably the riskiest thing anyone's done so far. To roast an entire squab on the bone in 1 hour and serve it perfectly cooked. Overall, very good job.
4 outstanding dishes, but only one can be the winner. The person who cooked the best dish, who will get a huge advantage in the upcoming elimination challenge. That home cook is Danielle. Congratulations, Danielle. You're about to gain control of the competition.
I have an advantage now, and my goal is to get someone strong out of the competition.